Hello, my name's Nigel Donkin. I'm the Regional Fundraising Manager here at Ashford Hospice. We've got a group from GSE who've just made a really nice presentation to us from their ball last year, and Lindsay Good, who's one of our trustees. And we're going to take you on a quick tour of the hospice and hopefully enlighten everyone as to what we do here. Right, my tour party arriving. Obviously this year is our 10th birthday this year at the beginning of January for this hospice. So, and the three Pilgrims hospices, they started in 1982 with the first one in Canterbury and the second one at Thanet 10 years later, and as with the baby of the bunch, and we were opened in January 2001.
Are the Pilgrims hospices just based in the Kent area then?
Yes, we cover East Kent, so we've got the three sites at Canterbury, Thanet and ourselves here at Ashford.
And where do your patients come from?
Again, the catchment area is the whole of East Kent, effectively. So for Ashford here, we cover Folkestone, Tenterden, the marshes, and up as far as Lenham. So we've got quite a wide catchment area just for this hospice alone. So the chapel, all the nice stained glass you can see, and it's not a very good radio view, I admit, but the lovely stained glass in the walls and the ceiling was designed by one of the local schools, and then obviously created to their designs, and the ladies that did all the embroidery on the cushions to match. So it's a very nice, quiet, reflective area. There's for people to come. There's a piano for patients and visitors come in sometimes, just play and chill out and have a quiet moment.
It's a wonderful space actually. It's full of colour and yet, as you say, a place to be quiet and reflective.
Yeah, we have all manner of services in here, and it's multi-denominational. So we've had weddings held here for patients. So it's a really lovely space and hosts some lovely events. So. Anything, Lindsay?
I should perhaps just explain that the windows reflect the tree of life and the 12 fruits that are born on the tree of life, and the windows around the side are the 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So it works out very well. There's something here for everybody all year round.
Lead through. We obviously stood in the reception area, and we were lucky to get a nice grant for having the reception refurbished recently, so we're just about, barring the pebbles I think in the display there, we're just about finished. So it's attracting more and more people just popping in for coffee, and it's a nice place for the visitors to come as well, just to sit down and have some. Are
you entirely dependent on voluntary donations and gifts like that, or do you get funding from the NHS?
Well, currently we do receive around 25% funding from the Primary Care Trust for work we do effectively on their behalf, really. So, but yeah, 75% is funded, from the community around in many, many ways.
And how much, dare I ask, does it cost a day to run this?
Well, a day, you're going to get me doing some really good mental arithmetic here, but I think it's in the low sort of 20,000s.
20,000 a day?
It is for the 3 sites, but if I tell you the overall figure to run the 3 sites is around £9 million per year.
Per year?
Yeah.
It's just over £1,000 an hour.
£1,000 an hour, and as you take us round, you'll show us why it is taking that sort of money. But you say you're doing work on behalf of the primary care trusts. Therefore, so this is a hospital setting. You require doctors and nurses and medical facilities.
That's right. Well, obviously the hospice is it's a complete concept, really. It's not just the medical sort of support we give here. So we've got counselling support, social worker support. We've got chaplaincy here. There's many ways in which we support the patients and their families and the carers. So you'll see as we go round, it's multifaceted. So but while we're here, I will point out our volunteer staff, and you've got Mike and Thelma on the desk here, and Jim walking by. The guys on the desk, they will man this 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and it's open between 9 and 8. So it takes at least 70 volunteers just to man the reception desk and provide the tea rounds, the water rounds, doing some shopping for the patients. So a lot for them to do.
Can I ask Michael and Thelma a quick question? This is for Academy FM, the new community radio station in Folkestone. What made you volunteer to work at the Pilgrims Hospice?
I've always been interested in the hospice and have supported it for quite a few years, but I had a friend here just over a year ago, and when she passed away, I'd seen what volunteers did, and I thought, yeah, it's something I want to do. So I waited 11 months, and then I've been here since January, and I work also on the day hospice once a week downstairs. Yeah, it's good.
So how much time do you give?
They get all day out to me on a Wednesday, and I do a 9 o'clock till 1 o'clock shift here on a Thursday morning.
And what about you, Thelma? Can you?
Yes, really the same sort of idea as Mike, and I do one working weekday for a 4-hour shift, and I do every 8th Sunday, because weekends can be a bit difficult for people sometimes. But yes, thoroughly enjoy it. It's a very happy place to be.
It certainly is. As you come in here, everybody's smiling, everybody's relaxed.
You actually go away feeling good after a shift here, where perhaps people think you go away feeling all depressed and miserable. You don't. You actually walk out smiling. It's been good. It's good fun.